Hello, I am Mr. Powers. I work for Western Technical College, and I'm coming to you from my home office to attempt to make a video to introduce you to week one for this course. And certainly, welcome to the course. And I just want to make sure that my sharing option is working here. So I'm going to try to share my screen here. So, all right, it looks pretty good from where I am right now. So that's good. Here is our course, Basic Statistics. And right now I'm in the faculty view so that it won't look exactly like this for a student. But I just wanted to kind of navigate around, especially week one, so that you could see some of the stuff that's going on here. Very important to get connected to the Pearson site. And you can see here, this is where the instructions are about connecting. And what that requires is that you click where it says Course Materials by eCampus, and then there's another link with the same name, Course Materials by eCampus, and that will take you out to the online connection for our bookstore. And then there will be a charge assessed to your student account for this thing. It's like buying a textbook, only what you get is not only the textbook, but you get access to the homework and the quizzes, which is a major thing about the course. So if this had been an in-person course, we would have spent the first few minutes making sure that everyone had that taken care of. But up here where the owl is, the pirate owl, is class information and resources. And the big deal here is the Start Here overview. If you click on that, then you will see the Start Here overview, which has an introductory video from me about who I am, another video about navigating Blackboard, and then there's a Blackboard app that you can use. And then a lot of students are concerned about the grading scale and rationale. So that's the first thing here. And then just information about grading, and then the purpose of the course and all of that other stuff. And much of this is also in the syllabus, but this is where you get a basic introduction to what the course is all about. Here we have the syllabus, the schedule, and the contact. So then this is where you go. It has a link to the syllabus, to the schedule, and then contact information about me. And also about Anders, our support instructor. Both of us have our faces on there so that you can see at least what we look like. And so that's important. And then when you go down here to student resources, links to the support services and other kinds of things that are happening there. And then when you get to these other class resources, something that I recently added here was student suggestions for online resources. And so then if you click on this, then it'll show you some places that you can go that also go through basic statistics. And so then you might find something that's helpful for you there, playlists that are out on YouTube, among other things. And then there's also my schedule, so you can see what I'm doing these days. But let's get in more to week one here then, so you can see what that looks like. Here are some more links to Pearson materials. And just so that you know, it's right here, but the most important things for the grades for this class are interviews and projects. And they are not on the Pearson site. They are only on Blackboard. So you'll need to pay attention to that. I do have an office hour, and then you can click here in order to connect on Zoom for that if you want. If you are going to use this link, please send me an email or a text beforehand so that I know that you're going to be there. And then there's another link. You can make other appointments for me if that particular time doesn't work. So then here's week number 1, data collection. And you can see there's a person collecting data right there. And then here is the checklist. And the checklist goes through all of the things. And sometimes it looks kind of overwhelming for people because it is a really long list, some weeks that we have. But what you'll see here is just a list of the things, the approximate time that they take, and then how many points they're worth in the grade. And that's all explained in the grading. But I wanted to just highlight here about the textbook. Several students after last term, they made a recommendation that I make it clear that you are not supposed to get everything that's covered in the textbook. Trying to take notes from the textbook and getting it all in front of you is not the best approach, because there are a lot of things in the textbook that we don't use. There are a lot of definitions that we don't use, and especially there are a lot of equations that we don't use. So please be aware of the fact that if you go through the textbook in great detail, you will be creating a lot of extra work for yourself, which is not necessary. So yes, the textbook is there and you should review it and you should look at it and go through it. But the most important things are the things that will actually connect to the homework assignment. So I recommend that you even go to the homework assignment, look through what the problems are, and then take a look at what you need to learn in order to do them, okay? So that you don't get hung up on getting very fine details of how to solve problems that you don't need. You don't need those fine details, and it will take a lot of time for you if you go through those. Some people's personalities are just so that they get lost in those details. So I just want to make sure that you know not to do that. So then there's the checklist. Here are the notes for chapter 1. There are video notes. There are notes about how to take the quizzes. I just wanted to highlight for you the complete video notes, so that if you go to this link here, I created PowerPoints for all of my videos, and they are all out here, okay? And you can see all of the lessons are available on PowerPoint. So that's basically the structure of what I want you to know is listed here in these completed video notes. And those are posted with actual videos. So like here are the video notes for chapter 1, and it'll come up and you'll see that there is an actual video. It's good for you, like I said, to review the textbook in order to get complete definitions of things, but please do not get too involved with the textbook regarding that. And there are the homework links. There are some other participation things for our class, some emails that I want to hear from you. There's a discussion group. It's not a huge deal grade-wise, but I think it's very important for you to get to know the people in our learning community and to be able to experience that connection even online. And then we have chapter 2, we have homework, we have a quiz, mastery quiz, and then this list of symbols. So I'm hoping this is sufficient for you as far as an introduction to week number 1, so that you know what kinds of things are going on. Please feel free to contact me with any questions. And once again, I'm very happy to be a part of this experience with you, helping you to learn about this subject. Best wishes for the course.